Well, today I'm going to talk about credit cards. I've always had a lousy credit score. When I go to places like Staples, Best Buy, they would ask me if I want a credit card. I would receive a credit if I was qualified, like say for Staples. I would receive a credit card from the bank with the name Staples on it, or from Best Buy, get the credit card from the bank with the Best Buy logo. Now, I've always been turned down because I had poor credit. One day back in 2011, I had opened up a PayPal for $500. That was my limit because I had poor credit. And I helped somebody else open it up because they had better credit than me. They ended up getting $1,000. A little over 3.5 years ago, I, I'm going to BJ's club to do grocery shopping and whatnot. And when I went to renew my membership, now I'm a veteran, so I get a military discount on the membership. They knock off $15 for the membership. But that aside, it's the credit cards I want to talk about. The gentleman behind the service counter asked me if I wanted a credit card. He asked me twice, and both times I said no, because I'm thinking in the back of my head I'm going to be turned down. So he asks me a third time. Just to shut him up, I said, go ahead and do it, thinking that I'm going to be turned down, and the only way to shut him up is by letting him do it. This way he stopped asking me and renewed my membership with BJ's. 2, maybe 3 minutes later, he says I've been approved. I go like this. What do you mean I've been approved? Well, apparently what probably happened was because I had PayPal since 2011 and started out with $500. Then it went up to $700, then $1,000, and so on, every so often, because I was always paying PayPal. That started me with good credit. And I didn't realize at the time when I was at BJ's getting their credit card. The credit card was from the bank, but it had the BJ Perks logo on it. So I'm thinking and thinking. On the way home, I ended up getting
The mic and camera are off.
a Walmart credit card, which still from the bank but Walmart logo on it. And I ended up getting a couple more credit cards. In the beginning, 3.5 years ago, I was doing good. I was paying the credit cards off right away, kept their bills under 400. But then 17, 18 months ago when I got the iPhone 12 from Apple, I kind of, and that was like $1,000 at the time, I slowly started using a lot more credit than was in my budget. Next thing I know, I'm building up fees and whatnot. And because I couldn't pay the minimum amount on these credit cards, I was being charged late fees. Last fall, after Walmart the credit card department made several attempts to contact me, I called them up and they set up a plan for hardship. So I was paying them $115 a month until July. And today I went through PayPal, and I also had an eBay MasterCard. Today I canceled both of them out. Each one I'm paying $166 to $172, which lowered my bill, my payments on those, which allowed me to make $50 above the minimum payment for the other two credit cards I have. And by doing so, I'm not being charged late fees. Now, on these 3 credit cards I closed the account on, it's going to take me 5 years to pay them off, which I don't mind. But I'm not going to close all the credit cards. I want to keep at least two handy. Well, I should say 3. I had 6 credit cards. I closed 3, and I'm paying them off, claiming hardship. And 3 I'm keeping, and I'm making above the minimum payments. And by doing so, it allows me to pay my other bills also, like my electricity, my cable, and whatnot. And it's going to take me 5 years to pay off the 3 that I did close. And then once they're closed, that'll be the end of it. I may close one more and just keep the 2, because there's one I wanted to get, and there's the Apple credit card. Now, from what I understand, it's not a bank, but they offer credit, and they give you like some sort of metal credit card, which I'm hoping in 3 or 4 years I'll be able to do it, because I like the Apple products, and I'll be able to use that to upgrade my cell phone, iPhone, and my iPad at the time. But when I'm ready to get the Apple credit card, I'm going to close one other credit card. That way I end up with 3 and not 4, and I will keep those balances low. And I've learned my lesson about keeping under $400. I knew in my head that you're supposed to do it, keep it in your budget, but like an idiot, I wasn't paying attention, and next thing I know, got out of control. Now I had to close 3, like I said before, make the payments and escalate paying the other credit cards I have without being charged late fees. I hope you have learned from my mistakes by having too many credit cards, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.